Well, aloha and good morning, Big Wave Trading. It's Sunday evening on Maui, but I want to make a quick video lesson. A lot of long positions again, but futures are rocking, so everything should be good. I got 5 new long positions, 3 ads. Go to the new positions page to see the limits and stops. I don't want to go over them here because I want to try to make this a quicker video, but all I can put into each one is if I have a stock that I recommend putting 0.5% in, I can do that. If one of these new long positions say only 1%, I can do that. But the long positions that are listed as 4%ers, 3%ers, and 2%ers, the most capital I can put in each, and I want to split it up evenly amongst them all, is 1.5% each. I am completely maxed out. Not too many stops ripped off on Friday, obviously, with it being a strong day, but some did, and that's a good news because I can move out of the laggards into leaders. But basically what I want to show with all these is that they all have very excellent longer term chart patterns. I want to go even deeper. This is GDOT. This is NBN. This is PayPal. This is CDNS. And WTTR is a new IPO, but still, if you look from the bottom to its most recent high here, the stock can move whenever it moves. And with it being an IPO, this was easy for me to make as a new long position because if you look at the earnings per share and sales growth, it's over 100% each in the most recent quarter. So it was easy making this one a new long decision. But with the ad signals, MCRI, look at that big long uptrend as it bounces off support. Gravy, look at that big long uptrend as it coils for a breakout to new highs. And HDNG, same thing, nice long uptrend off those November lows. So these are all very good stock patterns. But I guess what I want to do to make this video quick is just go over the safe ones first. GDOT, I don't like how it's kind of closing off farther from its high of the day than the intraday work that it did from the lows to the open, but still with it being right at the 50-day moving average, clear cut loss levels here. I want to get long at the high of the day, first cut loss level here, second cut loss level there, and even a third final cut loss level down here. But beautiful long-term uptrend. The bounce off the 50-day moving average made this an easy one and makes it one of the safer new long positions. CDNS, look at this nice long uptrend. Look at this big explosive move to start off the hard left side of this chart pattern. Look at the nice uptrend with the stock holding its 50-day moving average, and now look at the bounce right off the 50-day moving average. Big bop surge, big volume surge, back-to-back pocket pivot point signals off the 50-day moving average. Pretty clear-cut signal. Want to get long at the high of the day. First cut loss here, second cut loss here, and my final cut loss back here for CDNS. PayPal, it's not as safe as I want it to be because it's wedging up off the 50-day moving average. So I would not consider PayPal safe. But if you use the first stop loss level, it is a safe new long position. But I'll be going long with the high of the day, first cut loss level, second cut loss level, final cut loss level on PayPal. Definitely not as safe as CDNS, GDOT. NBN also not quite as safe because it's pretty thin overall. It's a thin stock. It's a bank stock. It has a 99 EPS rating. So that's why despite it closing further off the high of the day than from the open to close, which was, or open to low a day print, it was still a long position with the volume surge, the pocket pivot point signal, and the big bop surge. It made it easy by doing this, going long, using the high of the day as the limit, first cut loss level, second cut loss level, third cut loss level, or first cut loss level, or first, second, third, fourth cut loss level. However you want to decide to do it, just make sure you're out of half here and out of all of it if this level fails. But those are pretty good long positions in some high quality names. NBN is CanSlim and Perfect Speculator quality. GDOT is CanSlim Perfect Speculator quality. CDNS is only CanSlim quality, but if this was an over $50 stock and up a couple more percentage more, this would have made one of my pre-perfect speculator scans. So it's close. It's not quite there, but it's probably the best looking out of all the new longs with that price volume bop move right off the 50-day moving average. And WTTR, or excuse me, PayPal is CanSlim and Perfect Speculator quality. Now WTTR is a IPO stock. It's CanSlim quality with that earnings per share and sales growth over 100% in the most recent quarter, but it's a little extended from the 20-day moving average, so it's not quite safe. But once again, I love that volume and bop spike in the middle and bottom window panes, and I love the bullish price action in the price chart. So WTTR, new long. First cut loss level right here, second one here, and then you can even do what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to have 4. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Now, if this level fails, by losing green bop or in heavier volume, these two stops will never come into play, but just want to make that clear. MCRI, also love this off the 50-day moving average. That's the longer term chart. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at all that beautiful green and max green bop in the price. Look at all these big, tall green volume bars, and look at all this tight price action and open candle patterns. Nice candle over candle right off the 50-day moving average. Huge volume, big bop spike. The only thing I don't like is that it closed a little further off the high of the day than I would have liked, but with a chart that looks like that, with that much green, with that kind of quality of a stock, MCRI is canceling, man. Perfect speculator quality. It made for an easy long. HDNG, very, very similar chart pattern with this one as MCRI. A lot of max green bop, a lot of green bop, a lot of tall volume price bars, a lot of pocket pivot point signals, a lot of open body bars. Easy long signal HDNG using the high of the day. First cut loss, second cut loss, even third cut loss, and then you could even use a fourth cut loss right here. That's how I am going to do it with that ad signal. And then the final ad, gravy, baby. Gravy went long gravy. Here, I do believe, or here, I can't quite remember, but either way, that is where I went long. This is an ad signal, candle over candle, engulfing hammer, candle over candle price bar. Heavier volume day before, pocket pivot point signal. This one's a lot riskier because it has a potential to make a much bigger move. You can see from those November lows to the highs here, over a 1,000% move, and just from the August lows to the November highs, over a 400% move. So this does have a lot more alpha and beta in this stock, and it's super thin. So that's about average volume, only 60,000 shares. But want to get long with the high of the day? My first cut loss level, my second cut loss level, and my third and final cut loss level. If any of these levels start going, even if it's on lower volume or not, unless BOP goes green, I'll start raising stops immediately. But these are all high quality stocks. Gravy is a perfect speculator. It's not canceling quality. MCRI is canceling perfect speculator quality. HDNG used to be low price perfect speculator quality, but it doesn't make the 100% move mark. Another big move up, and it will be in there again. It's also a half canceling quality stock because while it is canceling quality with an over 70 EPS, it isn't like it's 80 EPS, but the sales and earnings growth is definitely there. MCRI perfect speculator cancel him. NBN perfect speculator cancel him. GDOT perfect speculator cancel him. PayPal perfect speculator cancel him. WTTR IPO cancel him. And CDNS beautiful cancel him off the 50-day moving average. So some nice chart patterns out there. Futures are ripping as I make this video. We'll see if it holds whenever I see you in the chat room in the morning here in a little bit. Aloha.